All right, good Tuesday morning. Thanks for logging on, checking out this Iowa forecast update. Current radar showing what could be snow across northern Iowa, but there is some dry air in place, so this is not actually hitting the surface. So keep that in mind. If you are looking at your radar right now and you see snow out there and it's not snowing, that is why. There's dry air. So farther south, this is the main system that we've been talking about that's going to be moving in today. As you get down towards, say, Cameron, Missouri, you can see rain being picked up down there, even some drizzle near Marysville, Missouri. So as we continue on into the next several hours, we'll eventually erode that dry air and the storm system will start to work into Iowa. So I want to show you those high temperatures for today, kind of give you the hour by hour type of scenario. So 8 o'clock this morning, you can see 20s across northern Iowa, 30s from central to southern Iowa. We'll stop it right about noon here because you can see we have this warm air coming up from the north from this warm frontal zone, which is causing 40s, even some possible lower 50s possible up here in southwest Iowa. And then as we go farther on into time, we go into 2 p.m. this afternoon, you can start to see temperatures starting to drop across northwest Iowa as the cold front starts working in. This is 4 p.m. We get into, say, 6, 7 p.m. this evening here. Teens starting to work into northwest Iowa. And then 10 p.m. this evening, and then we'll go ahead and just drag it on in to the overnight period to kind of show you what low temperatures look like tonight with single digits across northwest and north central Iowa, teens across central Iowa, and then 20s down there across the southern part of the state. The forecast radar kind of looks like this. So as we get into 6 a.m. here, we're going to see rain, maybe a little bit of freezing rain down here. That's going to work into the center part of the state here as we get through, I would say, 7, 8 o'clock. Okay, and then you go through 9 a.m. here. You can see on the northeastern side of the system here, very, very cold air in place. And that's kind of what we saw overnight is the snow is actually going to be on the north side of the system, mainly across northern Iowa. We were seeing that the entire setup was going to be wintry mix, but that's kind of changed a little bit. So as we go into 10 a.m., 11 a.m., this is going to be a very, very brief shot for any light snow across northwest Iowa. It's going to be late this morning. Otherwise, I really don't see a lot going on back to the northwest. It's more into the center and the eastern half of the state here. We go through noon, and then we go through 1 p.m. this afternoon. You'll notice snow just coming down across the northern half, north central, northeastern half of the state. We get into 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then you can see maybe still some flurries, and a little bit of freezing drizzle possibly still ongoing across the eastern half of the state through 8 o'clock tonight. But then things will finally start to calm down as we get into late tonight. So total snowfall accumulations with the system here. Basically everything in the blue here, expecting a good 2 to 6 inch snow. I mean, you can see how long that snow is sticking around in those areas. So 2 to 6, changes just a little bit overnight. Basically the eastern half up into the northeastern part of the state there is where we're expecting 2 to 6. And then trace to 2 for places like Algona down to Des Moines, and then points east and southeast. So that's kind of those areas. All right, so going on to the ice amounts, kind of give you a better idea what's going on there. For the most part, it's the center and the east to southeastern part of the state where I expect any glazing of ice happening here. And like I said, there might be a little bit of mixing that can happen across northeastern Iowa, but there's enough cold air in place, guys, that I do not think this is going to be a huge issue across the northeastern part of the state. Now, looking at our next system, which is going to be coming in on Wednesday, we're going to have a little quick piece of energy move through. So as we get into Wednesday morning, things are going to be dry across the state. It's going to be Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. We'll have this little piece of energy kind of work through the state. So obviously, some fine-tuning to be done there. But here's kind of what the model is showing as of right now. Again, quick trace to 2 is what I'm thinking, and that's basically what we're seeing there. So that is Wednesday's system, and then we have the final system. They'll be coming in on Saturday, the final, I should say, of 3 systems in a row here. And if you live across northwestern Iowa, right now, you're in the best bet to escape most of this snow risk on Saturday. So obviously something to continue to watch, the track, the timing, all that good stuff. Very quickly, I'll leave you with temperatures. Got a pretty long video today. On Wednesday, we're going to see teens, 20s across the state. Getting into Thursday, 20s, 30s on the board, and then Friday, the teens start setting back in, and then Friday night and Saturday night could see low temperatures across northern Iowa below 0, so get ready for that. That's one thing we have yet to see this year. but we could be looking at that here towards the end of the week with that New Year's Day storm system. So that's all for right now. Hope you guys have a great day.